is not. That doesn't even echo what I hear about him. What I hear about him is he's trash and he's not really good.
You can't say that.
Like from niggas who I respect. Niggas I be seeing on social media. They be like, man, M's trash. Y'all niggas, I don't hear that rabbity hibbity rabbity shit. I don't hear that. Nah, what I said. I was like, sounds good. And I looked at my hand. I was like, oh, what the fuck. Oh, man.
And Dingo over here.
And Dingo.
Dingo ate my baby.
Making me lose my train of thought here, but I'm back with the... Yo. We are back. Capítulo número 90.
Is it?
Of the... podcast. Oh, I hit the splash sound effect for the round of applause.
You're going to have to holler at the
that was terrible.
editors.
I'm Scoop, here at the homies, Miguelito McFly.
You.
And today we have a special guest on the pod, special guest on the panel. You know, my homie Truth. What's good, bro?
Already.
You know what I mean? Look, he got his ad-lib prepared and everything already. You know what I'm saying?
You already.
Already. Man. Yeah, man. Capítulo número 90, bro.
Yo,
90.
We a long ways away.
Yeah, look, that's why I wore a headband, because this is my salute to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to, like, I'm feeling real 90s right now. You know, the sweatsuit, the headband. Like, you don't know if I'm about to, like, go hoop or, like...
No, I know you ain't going to hoop.
What you mean?
I know you ain't going to hoop.
What you mean?
You don't hoop.
The fuck you mean?
You don't hoop.
What you talking about?
You don't hoop.
Me?
Yeah.
Hoop?
Yeah.
No?
I put money against you.
With me? And you?
No, not me.
Oh.
I don't hoop.
Somebody that hoops?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I want to smoke.
And that's ironic because I actually...
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. I'm like,
yeah, you do hoop?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
He hoops. Yeah. You don't hoop.
You used to wear hoops.
Ovid hoops.
Used to wear hoops.
You wear hoop in your nose.
Oh, man. This is all right. I can already tell what we doing today,
You
man.
look like one of them.
Don't talk about what I look like, bro. Stop looking at me.
You one of them.
Don't look at me.
Crystal Jones.
Don't look at me, little puppy.
He be burning sage in his bathroom.
Yo, Crystal Jones. Yo, the Crystal Jones be running rampant out here in these streets, bro.
Yeah, you initiated all of them.
You gotta chill, bro.
He's like, you have to bring me in moissanite and
Why moissanite's the one you go for from the rip? Because it's moist. That's how you feel.
Tiger eyes.
Yeah, that's what you want. Tiger
Some
eyes.
amethyst. You got amethyst at your crib though.
My mom's birthstone is actually amethyst.
Where February.
All right, maybe it's not amethyst.
Wait, no, I'm tripping. It's not.
She's
February?
October.
October is opal.
No, it's not.
It is.
Most definitely isn't.
You
She's
bet
Libra.
money? Would you bet money?
Yeah, she's not.
You would bet
her
me?
birthstone.
No.
Her birthstone is amethyst.
Would you bet me money that October's birthstone is not opal? Would you bet right now?
Yeah, I bet you $10.
All right. Can somebody look up October's birthstone for me, please?
Hey Siri, what's October's birthstone? Tourmalines.
Nah, nigga, you heard it. My $10. Yeah, you heard me.
Nah, but you said it was only opal.
No, I didn't say only, and it's not amethyst. That's really the point. It's opal. All right.
Listen.
It's opal. All right, so you owe me $10.
Your haircut 50 this week. Holla at your boy.
Yeah. Nah, I know my birthstone from working in the jewelry store, nigga.
Oh, smoking weed at K Jewelers, are we?
You gotta relax. Don't be.
You said it last week.
Nah, did I?
Yes, you incriminated yourself.
It wasn't K Jewelers, but
Nah, I didn't want to tell who it really was. So let me see what I did there.
So, Brother Truth, man. Welcome to the Watch This podcast, man. You know, glad to have you here. We met a couple times, man. You always came through as a solid individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of you, the person, and I'm a fan of the music. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to talk about that a little bit. I mean, are you originally from Jersey?
No, I'm actually from Ohio.
Ohio.
You used to get it in Ohio.
Jay Reed from Akron?
No,
Yeah.
no, you're not Jay Reed. You are not Jay Reed.
That's the first time I ever heard of Akron was from that movie, and then LeBron.
Like it, love it.
Don't. Why is that the scene you go to?
Because you used it, nigga.
Why is the scene?
That's the illest scene in the movie.
Jay
like,
Reed
nigga,
had nothing to do with that scene, bro.
Oh no, he was there.
I mean, he was there, but
He witnessed. He was a cuck.
You, bro.
Yo.
Oh my God, yo.
Shout outs to Omar Epps for being a cuck in the movie. He over here making cocktails.
I'm still off the how you because you just the motion you made when you said like it, love it was kind of wild. We're gonna have to run that back.
Nah, we definitely gonna have to run that back.
Yeah.
Like it, love it, like it, love it.
So all right, so you from Ohio, from Akron,
Right.
All right, and
Have you ever met Chubby Baby?
I have no clue who Chubby Baby is.
Oh, okay.
Chubby Baby was down with the Dips or something.
Yeah.
One of my OGs ran with the Dips, but it was never.
He probably know Chubby.
Yeah, but it was never.
Is that back when Cam used to get it in Ohio?
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yep, definitely it was.
So you from Ohio? Growing up in Ohio, like you grew up there, or you just born there?
No, I was born and raised.
Born and raised,
Yeah.
and you started rapping in Ohio.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting. So tell us a little bit about that. So when did you start rapping? Like, you know what I'm saying, musically, like how that start?
So I come from a musical family. My father and brother are both classically trained. So my brother plays the cello, my father plays the piano. So we always had a Steinway in the house growing up. Always was around music.
He flexed with the Steinway.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can't even
They
go.
ain't say
Continue,
Casio.
Continue, bro.
Right.
He's flexed with the.
Cheer.
The Steinway.
Cheer.
Okay, making sure we hear it. We good.
So just always grew up around it. And then probably about 12th grade, it just took. Started making beats, started making music with my friends, basically. Always beatbox, always freestyle and stuff like that.
From that culture, from that
Right.
cloth.
Right.
'Cause,
You ever do graffiti?
No.
No.
But ironically, I went to a performing arts school. I was an art major, and there was a lot of guys from Cleveland that did graffiti. That was one of the big things we like to do, was just ride the train.
How far is Akron from Cleveland?
30 minutes.
Okay, so it's
35
close.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to ask you. So Cleveland has a train system?
Yeah, the way they call it a rapid. They don't call it a subway or anything. It's above ground. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was never hip.
Yeah, me and my brother would ride it. And it's,
You ever been to Ohio?
Never.
No, me neither.
Never. I have family from Ohio. Never been there.
You should go see your family.
Fuck them niggas, man.
So
Shout outs to them, though.
what's the hip hop scene like in Ohio? Like when you was coming up, like they had like studios you can go to and like shit like that.
I would say the younger years, no. But as I got older, I had homies that came from the West Coast, and they put something together. It was called Taste of New York, actually.
Hold on, there's from the
Niggas
West
from the
Coast.
West Coast.
It was in Ohio, and it was called the Taste of New York.
Taste of New York, yeah.
It's capping.
No, it was actually, I would say this was probably 2000, 2001. They had like a battle rap. It was a battle rap night where they would have guys from out the city come through and battle each other.
So that created like a local like hip hop scene. For because I mean when I think of Ohio, naturally I think of Bone Thugs and Harmony. You feel me? Coming up in Ohio, and when you said somebody from the West Coast came out there and put on, it almost seemed like the opposite, because I feel like Bone Thugs, they went out west and that was how they linked with Easy and and all that shit, and they kind of had a they almost like, I was really young. We all was really young when Bone Thugs came out, and I
wasn't born yet.
No, you was like already in your 30s, but the rest of us was pretty young, and they kind of had like it's a West Coast, like that's what it sounded like to me. Like even when they talk,
Cleveland
even
is the city where we come from, so run, baby.
It's interesting too, because they did have that influence production wise, but the style definitely was a Midwest style, because you had Crucial Conflict, you had Do or Die, that were all from the Midwest that had that.
I'll be forgetting about Crucial Conflict
from Chicago, right? Yeah. Smoking on
in the
I
middle
think
of
they
the
were
bomb.
from Indiana.
Were they?
I think they might have been from Indiana.
Yeah, I think so too. They
thought
probably
they was
blew
from
up
Chi.
in
I mean, nevertheless,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like a
Midwest.
type
Yeah,
of
yeah.
feeling.
You're right.
Gibbs from the Midwest.
But see, you know what?
Yeah,
But it's funny though. But I still feel like, I mean, even though Bone Thugs had that fast flow compared to a Crucial Conflict or a Do or Die, I still think that it was just something clearly that separated them, because they're legendary, right?
Street niggas.
Compared to them. But I'm talking about in the sound, like their style. It still sounded like it had some West Coast vibes to it. But maybe, like you said, the production.
Well, so when I was probably 9th grade, and we had this, it's called Faces of Death. it's their first. They're like their demo tape.
Bone Enterprise.
Yeah, but it didn't have that style yet. So I think
Not him.
What?
Something Enterprise.
That's the name of the group before they was Bone Thugs and Harmony or Bone Enterprise.
Pause.
But I think maybe Easy took what they had and took it to the next level, and that might have been part of the formula.
That makes sense, yeah. Because I remember that tape like being out or whatever. Well, I caught on. It was like later. Like I knew about Creeping on the Come Up and then East 99. But as a hip hop nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, we went back and was like, oh, they got a whole tape called Bone Enterprise, but I don't remember the sound of it. Like I didn't really listen to it.
They didn't have that speed yet. They didn't have the speed yet. But that's a lot of young artists. You don't really know what your niche is yet.
They had to develop their
right. But once
something
they got it.
Yeah, they probably rapped, you know what I'm saying, like, they did something and it clicked and people liked it and they was like, shit, we need to keep doing this.
Yeah. And I think the majority of that sound is crazy.
Crazy Bone.
Yeah, obviously everybody knows Busy, but Crazy is the one behind that sound. I think
that's how I feel too. I felt like Crazy was like really like the leader.
Right.
And I don't really know if they ever like defined it that way, but that was kind of how I looked at them.
I thought he had a solo album, like a double album, I think, and that was the only one that actually did some real commercial success.
I mean, he's the only one that ever had a feature outside of the group that made noise with Riding Dirty with Chamillionaire. Like, I can't think of no other like Bone Thugs member that did a song with somebody that
Busy did a lot of work, but it never really took off.
Not to sound naive, but did they ever have solo projects?
Yeah.
No, that's what we saying.
Crazy definitely has. I don't know about the other
Busy
ones.
had solo.
Oh yeah, Busy too. But I don't know about Lazy or Wish.
No.
Flesh might have. I think
I'd have
Flesh
been mad
did.
if all the names was took and I was like, damn, I gotta be Wish. No disrespect.
But Wishbone wasn't really a rap nigga. Like watching the interview Crazy did, like how Wish got into the fold. He was just like somebody that was like down, and they, they was like, go ahead, like.
And then I think Flesh was the actual real gangster of the crew. That's why.
That's the chubby one.
He did time. Wish.
No, that's the one. That
Wish
if
is
you look
the
at
chubby
the CD cover. He's the one with just a picture in the background because he was locked up.
He was locked up. Yeah, Flesh was locked up.
So when the streets got crazy, they was like, "You handle that for us."
There's always one.
So you
right?
You got music out right now? You?
Yeah, actually, last project I did had a beat production by
this guy right here?
my guy right here.
This was trash.
I don't make beats.
Right.
Word?
I'm not a producer.
You're not a producer? Nah. I mean, it's funny. Like, pretty much any guest that we have come on this panel that makes music in this area got some production from this guy right here. Yeah, like I don't know like how you do it, but you be doing it, bro.
Yeah, I've been knowing
I don't
this
make
guy
beats
for quite some time.
Yo, I swear to God, when I first met him, how you say Bone Thugs got like a West, I swear to God, he was from Cali. Just because his voice, I'm like, yo, that nigga ain't from here. I know that.
Yeah.
But we actually met. You remember Truck? You know about
What was
Truck
that
in the
called?
studio?
Rotorious.
You know where
Records.
Lem has the barbershop now?
Yeah.
That used to be a studio right there.
Where's the barbershop?
Edgewater.
New Era.
Oh, where?
Yeah,
There's
they
a
used to be
studio
a
there?
studio, yeah.
Rotorious Records.
I
actually produced for that whole label.
Wow, I never knew about it. I
Yeah.
mean, I live right there. That's where I live at.
Truck was a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? He invested a lot of money into us, as well as his son, but he invested.
What year we talking about?
08, 09.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Like right before me and you start rocking, really?
Yeah, my stepbrother actually got a job engineering there. He was like, "Yo, you should come through. There's a lot of dope people over there." And I met him. I met a couple other people, and you know what I'm saying, Truck really. I think he gravitated towards me because, you know what I'm saying, not like I was. You know what I'm saying, but either way, you know what I'm saying, he knew me through things other than music. You know what I'm saying, so you know what I'm saying, he seen my enthusiasm towards what he had going on. Like we was all had, you know what I'm saying, because keep it real, wasn't nobody in the area doing shit like that.
Not at all.
Like this man put a lot of money behind a building for us to feel comfortable.
Even
in.
after just the building, because I know we actually were going to Philly. We were doing photo shoots. Like he was really footing the bill for a lot of stuff.
This back when you just smoked wet?
Nah, after I smoked wet. Yes, I did most definitely smoke angel dust.
Yo, so hold on. So true, because I want to make sure we clear. So you got music out right now.
Yeah.
Where can we find your music? How can someone find it?
All major platforms. It's called
Flex.
Season. You know, it's a
Okay.
for me it's like a little double entendre, I guess. You know, because it's the season of me, like my maturation as well as
Maturation.
Now you bugging because I don't do the big words.
Maturation.
So
Nah.
break it down for a nigga that don't understand what
keep
my
maturation.
own personal music development.
There you go.
And so it's called Season.
Season. Yeah.
Seasoned or
Season.
Oh, season.
Season,
Okay. And they can find it on all platforms. Truth Season.
Do you maturate?
Maturate.
Is it a mess after you done maturating?
It's been a mess. My maturation has been very messy.
Word.
My man said he outside right now.
Can you please help us out? Somebody at the door? Yeah. Thank you. So you also have a clothing line.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's talk about that a little bit. That's it right there. Show the camera. Yeah.
Fly clothing.
So
Spelled capital F, capital L, capital Y.
Established 2018. It says.
Correct.
Okay. Where can they find that?
Right now, we're doing just basically out the trunk.
Okay.
You know,
But somebody hit you up on Instagram or social media, they can
Yeah.
link with you. What's your social media?
Truth 319 on everything. I think it's flyclothingco.1 on Instagram.
But if they go to Truth 319 as you,
Yeah,
and they can link.
Yeah.
Is it just Truth 319, no
Truth
underscores,
319,
nothing?
no, that's-
All right, Truth 319. Make sure you telling them they right there. You know what I'm saying? Truth 319.
Oh shit, they right there.
Right there.
Yeah, they right there.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
All right,
Damn,
man.
right.
Shout out to my man Truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Dope
Appreciate
rapper.
you, brother.
You know what I mean? If y'all not sleeping under a rock, use any of your DSPs, Apple, Tidal, Spotify. You can search my man Truth. Check out his projects called Season, and also check out his brand Fly. You go to Truth 319 on Instagram. You know what I mean? And check that out. McFly,
What up?
it's a nice shirt you got there, brother.
Thank you. My man Mars.
I'm gonna get into the shits. I mean, we've been. It's like there's been a common thread. I guess it's because of the pandemic and this being such a huge platform that's been going on, a huge place where people have been celebrating music. It's been the Versus platform, right? We talk a lot about Versus. I mean, I feel like you can't really talk about hip hop music right now and not mention Versus because they've been doing great things. With the Versus platform being so major, a lot of debates happen because people want to know who should verse who, and
Public opinion.
Like last week we talked about T.I. because T.I.'s been dying to get on the Versus stage apparently, and he can't really find a matchup. It appears because he's been trying for a minute to do a Versus, and it's been a lot has happened since then.
I think that's.
What?
I ain't trying to take nothing away from Tip, pause, T.I., but I think that's like you begging for a versus. You know what I'm saying? Like look at me. What about me? Like,
I mean, but can you blame him though? I mean, maybe the way he's going about it might.
wait,
not,
you the king of the South.
Was
you
he
don't
taking
got.
shots? Was he taking
That's.
shots?
I kind of feel like
What
that.
you mean? When?
Because he named specific cats.
Oh yeah, for sure. 50 was like one that he was really trying to.
I think that's way. I mean, not way out of his league, but that's 50's a different. You don't. 50's in that class to me were like Jay, Ye. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in the upper echelon. Like Jay is number one. Like everybody knows that. But under Jay, pause.
What separates 50 and Tip? Why is 50 above Tip as far as like 20 records?
There's a lot more hits, like bigger hits.
I mean, I think he has some bigger hits, but all right, boom.
Now, I ain't gonna say a lot more. But
All right, boom. If 50 does In the Club, right, and In the Club, let's just say, for argument's sake, let's say that did like 50 million or some like crazy, stupid number,
Something
right?
crazy.
And then Tip does a record that did 5 million, right? And In the Club just airs that the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next record, 50 does one that did like 4 million, and Tip does one that did. Like, I'm just saying, because 50 has records that are like way bigger.
Yeah.
I don't think that he has 20 that are way bigger.
I think, see, that's the thing. Like how you said, 50 might do one that did like 10 million or whatever, but then he's gonna do another one that did 4 million. But that's the thing. A lot of his joints all did millions. You know what I'm saying? Like Wangster and all them shit. Like if he plays Wangster, ain't too much Tip could play that would top that. To me,
Yeah, Tip is gonna be regional too.
Yeah, that's
as to where 50
50's
is
global.
gonna be more global.
I mean, I think as a whole, I think 50 has the edge. Let's be clear. I do think 50 has the edge in that. I just don't think the separation is like so vast. I don't think it's like. I think there's a reason why Tip said 50.
like T.I. and Game, maybe.
I think T.I. gets game. Like
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's more to me. That's more of a
you
competition.
think that's more even than him and 50?
Because I think Game got some joints. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but and that's what are we talking? Are we talking commercial?
Yeah.
Because Game has only had a couple really crazy
commercial
hits,
joints. Yeah, you're right.
but he can really rap. As to where I think Tip, he understands how at least one or two songs off every album is gonna be very commercial.
And let's be clear though, man. Like it ain't about how much you sold. I mean that matters because that also could be a reflection of how people are going to receive the record. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's sold so much, that means everybody likes it. But what was the biggest versus moment of
Kiss?
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to finish. We know.
Exactly. And that was not no commercial record.
Nah, not at all.
That was just a
but
nigga
now
that
a
could
lot
rap.
of people know. You know how much that video on YouTube went up the day after? Like, I don't know the stats, but my niggas was playing that shit back to back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, now again, that was at the Garden. It was New York versus New York. It was, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that might not work everywhere the same way.
Kiss just knocked Santana bandana off.
Yeah. But that verse, the verse he did on the Who Shot Ya, that shit, it
shut that shit
it let
down.
niggas know, like, that turned it into, like, a battle. Because even, like, the verse was old, but the shit he was saying, it sounded like he was talking about the dips. Right. You know what I mean? What'd he say? Something about their jewelry being fake or some shit. He wasn't talking about them niggas, but it was in his verse.
It could fit.
Yeah, it was in his verse. So, he's a dick, you pussy, y'all neighbors. Like, ooh, like, because, rappers, they rap like that. They spit, they have verses or songs that are shitting on an unnamed opponent.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You have verses or songs.
Who? You?
No, you.
The Netflix show, you?
Nah, Scoop the MC.
With Joe?
Scoop the MC.
Who's Scoop the podcast nigga?
Scoop the MC.
I don't rap.
What's your Instagram name?
I don't have Instagram.
Yes, you do. I'll show it right now.
You gonna show it? Pause. You gotta relax.
All right.
Yo, so
he's a rapper.
So this week, Dr. Dre made a tweet. He said, Marshall Mathers versus who?
Busta?
Well, he just said who.
Oh.
He just said Marshall Mathers versus who, and that, like, people was tweeting and chiming in, and T.I. put the hand up emoji on the post.
What about me?
No.
Yo,
You don't want that smoke.
He did put the hand up emoji, but see, that I think he was being funny, kind of like, because he's just like, look, man, what the fuck, like, nigga, I'm trying to get a fucking verses, like,
because he could call somebody and make that happen.
Yeah.
He got to put it on Instagram.
Yo, I mean, I like it though. I can't hold you. Like, I like that energy that T.I. I mean, I like T.I. first of all. Like T.I., the way he presents himself, the way that he is on social media. He's not
he
like
say too many big ass words for me.
Nah, that's cool though. It's cool.
I like the way he talked though. You know what I'm saying? Like he got like one of them old souls. Like he probably. I mean, he our age, but he sound like them older niggas that used to drop game on us and shit. Right.
Don't say our age though.
My bad. Our age.
No. Don't say you don't put yourself in anybody else's age group.
What you mean?
So
I'm 29 years old. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Yeah, 29 years young.
You feel me?
So when he made that tweet though, I don't know who said Busta Rhymes. I feel like, so when Dre said Marshall Mathers versus who, someone somewhere suggested Busta Rhymes, because Busta Rhymes is another person that we've been dying to see in verses. T.I. and Busta Rhymes came up as a potential matchup at some point, to which I think, I think Busta has the edge there too.
You not getting him out of here though, you don't think?
Who we talking about? Busta versus T.I.?
T.I.?
Yeah, no, Busta's getting him out.
And we talking about,
Yeah.
see, look, I look at it like this. We talking about performance.
Yeah.
You better hope that he don't bring Spliff with him.
He's
which
definitely
you know
bringing
he's,
Spliff with
The
him.
energy.
you know he's
Yeah.
gonna.
And then he has like 3 different decades of hits.
Yeah.
He has 90s, 2000s, and then whatever he's
we
doing.
we talked about that too last week. He could
When
do
PTA
scenario.
came out?
You
Like
talking about-
92, 93?
What song?
Just another case of that old
PTA.
PTA.
With Leaders in New School?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Probably
90,
like
I mean, yeah, definitely.
91.
It wasn't the 80s though.
Nah, I think it was 90. But that's crazy. I don't know. Busta was on that record. I guess he was. I mean, I think
Busta Rhymes, the mighty infamous, always on that mischievous.
that's his joint. Okay.
I'm only 29 though.
Yeah, nah, you was outside.
Definitely was outside.
So he's outside on your big wheel.
Nah.
But yeah, Busta Rhymes does have a lot of more longevity than T.I., so that might be a big problem. What, longevity?
I'm gonna just be quiet.
But
Busta
Busta Rhymes versus Eminem, though.
I can see that.
I've been seeing a lot of like mixed reactions to it. Like mostly people saying like, because I feel like Eminem right now in hip hop, culture, Eminem gets a lot of hate right now. Like in the where we are right now compared to where we were 10 years ago, 15 years ago as a culture, I feel like it's like popular now to say like Eminem's whack, Eminem's overrated.
I don't think he gets hate as much as he doesn't get love.
But I see people like posting like, y'all niggas think Eminem is the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. And it's like, I haven't seen no one say he's the GOAT in many years. But people just can't, they don't like him, or they don't like, they say, it sounds like, rapidy rap, or he's just rhyming words together.
For me, it's like he makes rapping seem very, very easy. He makes it seem very, very easy.
How do you feel about Eminem personally?
And all right, so I feel like as far as like straight entertainment value in lyrics per se, he's very, very good. But for me, it's like, what are you actually saying, and can I relate to it? So he can rap about anything. He could rap nursery rhymes and make it sound cool. But within that, what are you actually saying? And I don't think he's ever actually said very much, other than like maybe Stan. He's never actually said very much. It's been very entertaining, but it's more like a horror movie or something like that.
What you mean?
Like in a way that it's entertaining and it's good to see, good to hear, but there's no real content. It's not going to move you in any kind of way.
So you said other than Stan. I mean, Stan to me is one of the greatest hip hop records. Like, I'll admit I'm an Eminem fan, right? I don't think that he his newer music doesn't have the staying power of the older shit. But I'm biased because I already like Eminem's music, or I like him as an artist. So everything he drops, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm probably not gonna listen to it a lot though. Like the new shit, his new album come out. First day, I'm play that whole shit. Play the whole shit. Next week, I'm back to listening to Griselda or whatever. No, I can't. I don't know all the words. I used to back in the day.
No, I'm saying when you listen to that album, you gonna know all the words.
Nah, I don't know all the words no more because he raps fast on like everything.
He
on like
rap.
Everything. Before it was like that was like a specialty.
But maybe that's me pushing myself to see how far I can take the craft.
What do you mean how he does it?
Yeah, because now like, all right, let me see how many syllables I can squeeze into one bar, and
I personally think that Eminem has run out of things to rap about. I mean, like, I think there was a point in time where he did have stuff to rap about, but now it's like, all right, for example, Hove, because I mean, Jay-Z is another rapper that gets named in the same conversations as Eminem, right? Hove started from the streets, right? Started talking about hustling, getting money. But he was like a sophisticated hustler, but he still was a hustler, right?
That's who you bought your first Coke from?
Nah, I ain't bought nothing. So Hove started on that shit, right? Now, eventually he became Jay-Z that we know now. He's a billionaire, right? But it's like he's black and he's a billionaire. So it's like that's still odd to us. Like that's not common. So we listen to what he says and we look at it as motivation. Like, yo, he's a black billionaire. I want to be that one day, or I want to be in that cloth. So I'm going to listen to it and be inspired by it. Where Eminem, when he first started, he was a broke white boy. Us being, black or minorities or whatever, we can relate to the broke shit. He was broke and he was like, I'm poor and this and that. Niggas like, oh man, word. Like he's white and he's poor. But then he started getting rich. Now he's just another rich white person.
Now he's just Warren Buffett.
It's like, yeah, like we not really interested in hearing, as a whole, like I said, I still listen, but as a whole, we're not really interested in a rich white person because that's common. Like that's what we're used to. We're used to that shit.
They the ops.
So it's like he's not gonna get on a record and talk about how much money he got because he knows that that's not what we want to hear.
Right.
but he can't talk about being poor. You know what I mean? So he kind of like he gets political a little bit,
and his lifestyle changed too because a lot of the early stuff was drug induced, and now he's clean. He's clean.
That's a huge part of it too.
Right.
Huge part of it too. So
and that's what I'm saying. So like, what is your content overall? Mm-hmm. Yes, you can rap about anything, but what is it that you're really saying? And back to your comment about Jay-Z, I felt with like maybe 444, we got a more insight to Sean Carter as a person. He talked about more personal stuff. And we've gotten a little bit of that from Eminem, but I don't think he's ever tore down that wall completely.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he don't. Again, he probably like the way that we feel about him as a whole. I'm sure he puts like that same pressure on himself, if not more. Because if Eminem doesn't want anything else, is he wants acceptance from us.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wants so bad, which is why he name drops all the rappers that came up, EPMD and Eazy-E and like because he's like
to let you know I'm hip too.
And niggas do not give a fuck.
Nah.
They do not give a fuck, and I feel bad though. You feel me? Because like again, I'm a fan, I'm biased, I ain't gonna hold you. So it's like, but I'm a realist too. Like I'm not gonna like I would never like say like he's the greatest or none of that shit. But I feel like when it comes to rhyming, he's incredible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows how to rhyme his words, and he knows how to, stick to a certain subject and extended metaphors, and
he's talented as fuck.
He is all that.
Right.
But then it also comes down to beat selection. Also comes down to a lot of times he's producing a lot of these joints himself. Yeah. Niggas ain't really here for his production like that, So, but anyway,
I think once we found out it wasn't Dr. Dre anymore and it was Eminem, then it took a little bit away from that.
It was tough, but the topic though is Busta Rhymes versus M. So, how do you think that plays out, Mike? How do you think that plays out? Eminem versus Busta in the verses on that stage.
So I look at it like, from my own opinion, I think M definitely has songs that, like, he definitely has songs he could match up with a lot of things that Busta Rhymes plays. It's gonna be some songs that Eminem has nothing for, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion. And then on top of that, I think Bus got an edge because, again, he's performing these songs. Like, I don't think he's gonna Eminem's not gonna have the same shine, no matter how he performs these songs, as Busta Rhymes. I think Busta Rhymes, keep real, anybody who he versus, they're gonna have a problem because of his performance.
You think Busta Rhymes versus Hove, same issue?
If you're just basing it on performance.
No, well, I'm saying we're basing it on...
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying opinion on my side. Uh-huh. Like, if you're just based on performance, then, of course, Busta Rhymes hit anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's something. But, I don't think Busta Rhymes he got songs, but Hove's songs hit different. You know what I'm saying?
The venue and crowd is really going to matter.
Definitely. Yeah. In Madison Square Garden, there's going to be a lot of Busta Rhymes fans in there. But it's going to be a lot of Hove fans, obviously. Wherever you go. But, you know what I'm saying? And so if Busta Rhymes, if it was Busta Rhymes and Hove versus in Vegas or Cali or something, then I think...
a neutral site?
Yeah. Right. Then I think Hove probably got it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in the bag without a question.
Yeah.
But in New York, it's going to be a different story.
It'll be tougher, right? I mean, all right, but back to Eminem and Busta. So you said Busta, he got songs that M won't have an answer for, right? I mean, M got some joints, but Busta got some joints that M want. What about because I feel like Jada Kiss set a new bar, right, where you got to really rap, and I feel like that is a bag that Busta can do it too, but I think that at some point in the night, if M is being smart, he will give us some bars, like, and do it in a way that niggas fuck with. He might give
you something you never heard before.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what he might need to do?
That's what I'm saying.
And you said it before, but nobody's done this. I think if whoever his DJ is going to have some work to do, but do M songs, and then, like, halfway through switch it to
the beat up.
To a Busta beat. Because he's one of the people that can definitely ride that beat.
Man, where's the that's dope. Cause like,
even if you do a few of them,
that turns it into a battle. That turns into a battle, nigga. Like, I'm rapping on your beat and I'm killing it. And it's funny because I could see M doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Got the money to do it.
It's certain, it's only certain cats I can see, not even just the money, but being bold enough and doing it in a point to a point where, like, the other artist is not gonna feel like disrespected.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, I
don't think Bus would.
Nah, if M did that shit, because look,
if T.I. did it, maybe.
Yeah. On some real shit. I feel like our culture doesn't really, give Eminem a lot of credit nowadays. I think it has a lot to do with our society though. Like Black Lives Matter and all the.
I'm not an M fan. You know what I'm saying, like that. But like every time we bring him up, I say I respect him as a rapper. He definitely, you know what I'm saying, has a lane. You know what I'm saying, but it's just not my cup of tea.
And honestly, like your opinion of what you feel about M is not. That doesn't even echo what I hear about him. What I hear about him is he's trash and he's not really good.
Can't say that.
Like from niggas who I respect. Niggas I be seeing on social media, they be like, man, M's trash. Y'all niggas, I don't hear that rabbity rabbity shit. I don't hear that shit.
So at my job now, there's it's in my department specifically. We have a guy that's 19 years old, on up to my age now. And it's almost
29.
A consensus. Yeah, 29.
Okay, it's a 10-year gap.
It's almost a consensus that this guy can really rap.
At your job.
But after that, it's what more do you have? Nobody's really listening to him now. But can he rap and can he out-rap most people? Yes. So I think most people acknowledge that's not on the table. But how much cultural influence do you really have? And I think that's where it comes to very little.
Yeah. Cultural influence. You're right, and that's valid. It's very valid. I'm just echoing, I guess, what I see on social media, and it's not like I'm really having many like personal conversations about him. It's just like whenever I see his name mentioned, it's usually somebody saying that he's not good, and I'm like, damn, like. To me, all right, and that's also I've said this before. Like that to me is like the definition of hate. If nobody asked you your opinion about some shit, and the opinion you're giving is that it's whack, it's like, bro, like why did you feel the need to do that?
Could have kept that to yourself.
Yeah, like nobody's,
if you can elaborate.
I mean, no, you look.
Right, if you could elaborate,
but to just jump in and call a nigga whack, you gotta have something behind it.
You have a right to say whatever you want to. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like people will see like I don't know. A new song or a new movie will come out, and everybody on social media saying they love it, and then you get somebody just come to them like, "Oh, y'all talk about that shit. That shit's really not even like that, man." And it's like, all right, bro, that's cool. Like you don't like, but now, okay, take a step back. If I asked you, I said, "Yo, bro, how do you feel about this movie?" And you said you don't like it. That's not hate. That's not hate. Right. But if you're going out your way to tell people that you don't like something, especially, I take it a step further. This is something that's putting like food on somebody's table. This is something that's helping people, survive. Then what purpose are you serving by telling people that you don't like it unless you're asked? I'm not saying you gotta lie about it. Now, the other side, giving something some love, that's cool. You feel me? Because what we doing? We here to like lift each other up and try to, get this bread. You know what I mean? So I'm all for that. But like just saying some shit's whack. Ain't nobody ask you how you felt about it, and you just feel the need because so many people like it, you're gonna say it's whack. It's unnecessary. And again, I mean, I've probably done it before. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say I'm immune. It don't make it right. But that's just, it's an unfortunate part of like human nature that I see people feeling the need to say some shit is whack.
That's the same thing as like you see somebody ride by, dope ass car, nice rim. Oh, but he could have got 22s. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, he didn't have to put chrome on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did this shit myself too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're human.
We are human.
But at the same time, at least if you going to chime in like that, then give a valid point and move on from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell a nigga, like, well, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, then that's when a nigga might be like, well, why you don't like chrome? What's wrong with that? And you tell him, oh, I think that's too gaudy, this and that. And then that's different. But I see what you're saying. Like, just coming out and just being, like, I kind of, like, I've definitely done it myself. But I hate when people just, like you say, hate on something from the jump. Like, nigga, you ain't even give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you ain't going to give it a chance, let me give it a chance. So even when I do that, I tell people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go check for yourself. But, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the movie. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was whack. You know what I'm saying? But I always try to still show love, you know what I'm saying, after hating on something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, bro, I have definitely hated on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've definitely played beats. I played beats for you, and you was like, nah, that shit whack. I'm like, damn, it ain't 3 seconds in.
Yo, nah, I definitely, like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I've told this story where I hated on Drake. Like before, and I like Drake at this point in my life, but when Drake first came out, I was hating. I had no reason to not like him.
Ooh,
you feel me?
I know another one you hated on when I tried to put you on, and niggas.
Who was that?
Young Thug. early I tried to put niggas on the Young Thug. You was like, nah.
I probably did.
And then I remember, I'm like, damn, this nigga knows words to Young Thug songs?
Yeah, it wasn't until Barter 6 that I actually like, and now that was after.
Keep real, I know a lot of people that say that.
Yeah,
you know
the line from Young Thug that made me realize that he wasn't, like, that he actually was a lyricist, that he actually has bars, is when he said, pussy boy, I leave you dead and call it dedication. And that was a diss to Lil Wayne. Like, you feel me? When I heard him say that, I was like, oh, okay. Like, because I didn't think and that wasn't even like a super complex bar, but it was like, okay, you actually putting thought in your diss the way you know what I mean? So it made me listen to more of his shit.
Can you appreciate an artist but not like them?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do. I appreciate him.
Yeah, I have artists who I like them, but I'm not into their music.
Right.
Yeah, J. Cole is one for me.
Yeah,
I like J. Cole, and I like what he stands for.
I like some of his songs.
Yeah, me too. Some. His last album I like. I mean, the last 2 albums I can't front. I fucked with them, but overall though, I'm not really checking for him. And most people that know me and know like the style of music that I like, they will assume.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, Scoop, I know you fucking with this J. Cole that's about to drop. I'm like, I know it seems like I would, but it just don't move me like that. You
That's
know
how I feel about Kendrick.
You know, see, I like Kendrick a lot.
I respect him.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, and he got, like I said, he got some dope songs, but like I don't have a Kendrick. I do have one Kendrick Lamar, Mad City. That's the only album I have on my phone here.
Yo, because Good Kid, Mad City. Look, because we talked about Mike don't fuck with you if your music's not violent. All right,
you got to kill
Yeah,
somebody.
somebody.
Swing on somebody, kill
somebody. Got to get
stab
shot.
somebody in the
some
shower.
bricks got to get sold. So Good Kid, Mad City is a little more rough around the edges than his later work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was talking some of that, you know, little bit in there, a little more aggressive. You know what I mean? So I understand.
He had MC8 on there. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, hold
No,
up.
he really gave you a glimpse to like his lifestyle at the time. You really felt like you knew what was going on.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure, man. But how you feel about M versus Busta? I mean, I know we talked about it, but I don't know if I asked you directly. How do you feel? How you feel that will pan out?
No, I definitely feel energy wise, there. You know, Busta may have the edge. You know, but if it's anybody that has the amount of hits, you know, because Busta really has that. And then he may be able to the cut he has with Janet Jackson, that may have as much exposure as any M album you could play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean maybe not as much. But for the crowd.
Right.
Because a lot of Eminem's exposure is outside of the crowd that's going to be at the verses.
What song do you think of M's that he could match with that?
I mean, Stan is going.
No. I'm saying like it has to be like a something like
similar.
Yeah, like Superman maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
right,
know.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like if we go in that vein, like something for like the ladies kind of. But I mean, see, Stan is a huge record, but the record that I always go to when I think of Eminem, like his biggest record is Lose Yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, everybody thinks the palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Like, I feel like everybody kind of knows that. I mean, Stan probably technically is a bigger record, but...
That was like the pinnacle of his...
What, Lose Yourself or Stan?
Lose Yourself.
Yeah.
Like the pinnacle of his media exposure.
Yeah, Lose Yourself, because that was 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Like, that was that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that to me, and I think it's as from a hip-hop purist standpoint, I love the writing of that song, Lose Yourself, just like I love the writing of Stan. Some shit of M's, bless you.
Thank you.
I like, but it's just like, I can see why nobody else likes this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm real shady.
Hell yeah. Yo, it's crazy. Like,
See,
I like them joints.
That shit.
To me, it's commercial genius.
Yo, I like
commercial genius.
I like Real Slim Shady. I like Without Me. And those are the joints that I like. Just Lose It. Like I like them records, yo. I can't hold you. But those are the joints that ain't for us.
Yeah,
they not. They not for us.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what took him to the diamond status.
But if you listen to M in any interview, he'll tell you those are the songs he didn't want to make. He'll make the whole album and submit it, and they be like, "You ain't got no single." So then he'll go make Real Slim Shady. I mean, I know for a fact Real Slim Shady and Hi My Name Is were created like that. After that, he probably knew.
That's the first song I ever heard.
Hi My Name Is?
Hi My Name Is.
See, all right.
And then niggas talked, and this before YouTube and all this shit, niggas talked about how this nigga was battling mad niggas in Cali and all this shit. I'm like,
the Rap Olympics.
I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't see it. You know what I'm saying? But then as I started to hear more, I'm like, yo. That motherfucker nice, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure. I probably did tell this story on the podcast, but fuck it, we talking about Eminem. So when I first got introduced to Eminem, it was to me the dawn to his music. To me, it was the dawn of the internet. I was in school and we had a computer in the back of the classroom that had the internet on it. You feel me? It was this like new shit, the World Wide Web, right? So we found, we rap niggas. So we found where the rap was on the internet. We found how we could find music. It was some website, I don't know what it was, but it had just links to click and listen to music. And I didn't even know how to pronounce Eminem. I thought it was Eminem or some shit. I didn't know what it was. And the first records that I heard was I Just Don't Give a Fuck.
You went to RV, that's why.
Yeah, I went to RV. Shout out to RV. I Just Don't Give a Fuck. I think Brain Damage might have been on there, but I didn't even know he was white. I was listening to these records. I had no idea he was white. I just thought he was nice. I was like, this boy nice. This is that shit. And then probably like a month or two later, I'm watching, videos, Rap City or whatever I was watching, and Hi, My Name Is came on. And I was like, this some clown shit. I wasn't into it. I'm like, oh, like this is the bull?
This guy?
I'm like, this some clown shit. I was not into it, right? So shortly after that, I'm at the mall with
Cherry Hill?
Burlington Center.
Oh, shit. Rest in peace of Burlington Center.
With a young lady, and we in the Sam Goody. We in the Sam Goody. Shout out to Sam Goody.
Nigga was buying CDs at the Sam Goody with some shorty.
Nah, I was a broke little nigga, but we in the Sam Goody.
Stealing.
Nah, this nigga crazy. So we in the Sam Goody, and of course, they got the they got the albums like in the aisle, but they would have the shits like in the front that they was like promoting, right? So in the front they had Eminem's album, Slim Shady LP, and I seen it, and Shorty seen it, and she was like, "Oh, ain't this a dude you told me about?" And I was like, "Nah, I seen this video the other day. I ain't really fucking with it like that." She was like, "Nah, you was talking all this shit like he was that bull, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say he was nice." I was like, "You know what? You right, fuck it." Bought the album, and that was it.
Broke nigga, huh?
What? 'Cause I bought the album?
Yeah, you just
I couldn't trick. I could buy myself a CD, my nigga.
$13.99.
She made you buy that shit.
You feel me? I used my allowance or some shit to buy the CD.
That nigga was broke for the next.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I bought the CD, and that was it. I heard Role Model and, you know what I mean? All them records. And from there, I was an M fan. You feel me?
Should have hit me. I probably had the bootleg.
You might have.
See, my proximity to the D.
Yo, damn.
Nah, he set that up. Yo,
shit. He's talking about Detroit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So we already had, it was some buzz around him, so because we were real hip hop centered at the time, Wu-Tang had came out with the what is that, Forever?
Yeah, 97.
Yeah.
It's 97. Yep.
So to hear that somebody in the area was considered a real MC, because we had heard about the Rap Olympics, so when he first came out, everybody that I knew went to go see what it was, and it was like, we all know that one crazy ass white boy. So for us, that was what Eminem was. There's one crazy ass white boy in your crew, and once we heard him rhyme, it was like
it was a real deal.
For me, it was Bad Meets Evil and Royce the Five Nine. So it was like, if you
hit the trees till we look like Vietnamese people.
Oh, you rap?
No, that's from that song.
You studying?
He's evil, and I'm bad like Steve Seagal. Above the law, cause I don't agree with police neither. Shit, me neither. We ain't eager to be legal. So please leave me with the keys to your Jeep Eagle. I breathe ether in 3 lethal amounts when I stab myself in the knee with a diseased needle. Yeah. But that was that shit. That was, Bad Meets, you know what I mean? Shout out to that whole album, that whole era.
I told you this nigga be remembering mad rhymes.
I mean, I could rap all that shit from back then, my nigga. But shout out to that era though, man, of the feeling of being introduced to like new levels of lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Like Cannabis. That was something to me. You know what I'm saying? As a young nigga, where because that's around the same time. I mean, Biggie. He
used to get mad at me because it's my opinion of me only.
If Eminem was black, he'd be Cannabis. Is that what you gonna say?
Exactly. I'm like, yo, I look at it not to be racist or sound racist or none of that, but he got a lot of his shine because he was as talented as he is for a white guy in rap. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that was definitely his commercial success.
That's what I'm
saying. Instant appeal to
But his skill level though is still super high.
That's what I'm saying. And in cannabis, his skill level was super high.
But not like Eminem's though. Like not as it wasn't as diverse.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1
Yeah.
is the epitome of that because he couldn't hold his own.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't hold his own.
Like
DMX verse is harder
Yeah.
than his on that song.
Yeah, but that's we talking about X though. Like who you compare to X?
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
nah,
LL went back and changed his. You know what I'm saying?
that's real
Because
shit.
yeah,
That's real
yeah.
shit. That's
Because
real shit.
he, at the time, his
Cannabis.
verse was probably the
Right.
wackest. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I hold cannabis to a higher regard just because my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? Like looked at him as an influence.
Big
you know what
Pun.
I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like
But I guarantee you that Big Pun like Eminem too. When did Pun die?
99.
Okay, not 90.
No.
It was definitely like 99.
Like
okay.
98, 99, something
Okay,
like that.
okay. I guarantee. I mean, just because of the style, like you know what I'm saying, like that multi-syllabic.
Right, dead in the middle with
Little Italy.
little did you know.
Anything like, you know, and I was going to make this point earlier, but I don't think I said it. I said that our culture, as far as like the fans and shit, they may not necessarily like love Eminem at this point, but the great artist that everybody loves fucks with Eminem. Which is why I said Busta wouldn't get offended if M did some shit. Like Busta probably loves Eminem.
Right.
Hove loves Eminem. You feel me? These niggas, because they recognize the skill.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? They recognize
Like, don't get me
it.
wrong, and you see how I feel about M. Like it's plain and simple. He's definitely in the top 50. I don't not put him.
Top 50
No,
is
I'm saying no,
crazy.
but no. I'm saying, well, let me even.
But
he's in the top 25 for real for me, but
Okay.
he's not top 10.
He's not top 10.
Not
Okay.
to me, not in my book.
I mean, I respect that.
In what way though? Because I feel like just straight lyrics is not very many people rapping.
But no, I'm talking about like my top 10 overall,
Right,
not
yeah.
just lyrics,
That's
but you know what I'm saying.
And you know what? There was a point in my life where M was my GOAT. At a point in my life, right? But I'm a realist to where I give you, as a rapper, I'm going to give you points for all the dope shit you do, but I'm going to give you minuses for shit that ain't as dope. You feel me? So some of his development later in his career, not really knowing where to go with his subject matter and, you know, relatability, things like that. So other rappers have been able to surpass him in my book. You know, see, and that's the problem with, I think, opinions with people in general sometimes. They won't allow their favorite to no longer be their favorite no more.
Right.
Like niggas will grow up and they be like, yo, my favorite so-and-so is this. And it's like, all right, well, you understand that basketball has progressed past that, or rapping has, you know, changed since then. So, you know, not to say you can't keep your favorite, but be open-minded to the possibility that they're no longer the best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, personally right now, I prefer listening to Royce the 5'9" over Eminem. Because I can relate more to Royce. Royce talk about more shit that you know strikes me, and he's still super lyrical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Super duper lyrical. So if Eminem and Royce both came out with a song, Royce had a song on M's. It's called "You Gonna Learn." It was on, I think it's M's last album. He came out with "Music to Be Murdered By," and I like Royce's verse way better. Like, you know what I'm saying? And M's snapping. He's doing all that miracle rapping on that shit, but what Royce did on it, the way what he talked about, you know, because Royce is kind of like, he be on some woke shit, like, you know what I'm saying, and like, you know, but still keeping it lyrical, multi-syllabic, but still talking about something. So it's more, you know, it strikes me more than M's music, but yeah, but shout out to M, man, because like, you know, I hold him at a very high regard. I do think that him and Busta Rhymes would be a dope matchup.
Definitely.
I think multi-syllabic sounds like a slur.
Multi-syllabic
Sound like you saying something racist. I don't like that.
against who?
I don't know. It's just a big word. I don't like it.
Hold up. Wait, what was the big word you said? That shit was it's on. We got a reel with that shit.
The?
Saturation.
No. It was old. It was old. It was another episode. You were like, I can't even think of it. I turned it into a fucking.
Had the editors put it up on the screen.
Yeah, I will. Shout out to the editors, yo.
Andrew Huggins.
Yo, question. Do music videos matter in 2022?
I say I believe they do.
You think they do?
I just don't believe that they belong on BET or anything like that. But YouTube got a lot of niggas making videos. I think
They make a lot of videos.
that's what I'm saying. All right, so you say does it matter?
Yeah, like okay. Let me rephrase it. If you're a new artist that's trying to blow, Do you need music videos?
If you're new, I think definitely people need to see you. But
People need to see you?
they need to see your environment. Like if you're talking about having money and doing this and doing that, they want to see you doing that. If you talking about,
I agree 100%.
if you talking about being broke, being in the hood, Chief Keef early days, they want to see that. You know what I'm saying? If you, you know what I'm saying, whatever you come from, whether you know what I'm saying, street nigga or not, you know what I'm saying, like if you say you the best rapping and dancing nigga, they gonna want to see you rapping and dancing.
All right. I hear what I mean. Like I hear what you're saying. I got a rebuttal to all that shit though. I hear what you're saying though, and I agree with all that. But question: do you watch music videos? You do? Do you watch music videos? A little bit. Do you watch music videos? Sometimes. Okay. So he said yeah. She said sometimes. She said sometimes. All right.
Do you watch music videos?
Yeah.
Yes and no. So
You watch with your eyes closed.
right? No. So I
One
put
eye.
on, like one of you guys said this earlier about an artist and their whole catalog, and when you discover them, you can go back and look at their whole catalog. So what
I said that off camera.
Right. So what a lot of artists do now is you'll have the whole playlist, and maybe in that playlist there will be 2 or 3 videos from that project. So in that sense, yeah, I will. You know,
I watch music videos, like I do. You know what I'm saying? I watch because I mean, well, clearly this topic, I say they don't matter. That's my opinion, right? I do watch music videos, but see, what I'm talking about though is right now, right? Moving forward, like not 2021, not 2017. I'm talking about like right now. To your point, you're saying that people need to be seen. When we were growing up, right? That's how we found out everything was from music videos. Like how is niggas wearing they, you know what I mean, they do rag, how you tying your shit, how you adjust, you know, how your fitted going to be slanted, what jewelry's niggas wearing, what's the fly cars to be driving. We found all that out by watching music videos, right? Nowadays you see that on Instagram. Nowadays,
Well, see, there's a difference with what you saying. And I'm not just trying to be
come
devil's
on,
advocate.
talk
but
your shit.
I didn't see it from videos and shit. I saw that shit from niggas that was older than me.
I mean,
you know
all
what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
that doesn't really go against my
because
point.
that's what I'm saying. Because back then I didn't watch videos.
But what I'm saying is, you said people need to be seen. My point is, people are seen without music videos. They're being seen on Instagram. Like that's like Instagram, social media, whatever. Because like when I made a post about this on Facebook. I said music videos do not matter, and people was commenting. They were like, "Nah, you crazy. An artist needs visuals. You need visuals." And I felt like niggas is hiding behind that word visual, like because it sounds so cool. Like that's like, yo, I'm saying you got your album out, but where's your visuals? Right. Like I'm saying, well, when you say visual, you're talking about something you can see. It don't necessarily mean it got to be a music video. You just got to be seen. I feel like artist interviews, TikToks, Reels, freestyle videos of niggas just rapping, you know what I'm saying? And them shits are as effective, if not more effective than a music video. Reason why is because motherfuckers' attention span is so short nowadays.
I still think that's a music video though.
Nah, I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the traditional music video. The song is playing, niggas is lip syncing to the song, and they're showing their environment.
But keep it a bean. That's my nigga. If you like, see, I'm in tune with these younger niggas and shit, and I be watching these younger niggas. My nigga, their videos on YouTube literally be 1 minute and 23 seconds. Them same videos can go on a reel. They'll just cut it short. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go, like, if you follow, like, because when I be looking at reels, like, when I, you know what I'm saying, explore page and shit like that, I be seeing niggas' videos, young niggas' videos.
No, you're right. And sometimes music videos are made into reels and TikTok.
Yeah,
you're right.
You know
You're right.
But I do agree with what you're saying to it, because I brought it up before. I said that a lot of these young niggas, they get famous off of TikTok. And nobody's seen what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, they blew up strictly off their song because somebody did a dance to it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with what you're saying to a certain extent. But once you blow up off that song, after that, they want to see who you are. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew Spot Him Got Him looked like what he looked like until he came out with his first video, except for unless you grew up in the area around him or seen him back, you know what I'm saying, around the way. But niggas up here, we ain't know what Spot Him Got Him look like. When I seen that nigga, I'm like, yo, he look like a living cartoon. Like, this is the dude? Like,
yeah.
But, like,
Did he get locked up?
And he out.
He out? Okay.
He got videos out and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
he got
he got
videos
shot.
out.
Nah, he got shot.
Oh, he got shot. That's what it was. That's what he was. So nah, and I hear you. I think that I don't think music videos are like a detriment or they're not like they can't help an
You
artist.
You don't have to have one to blow up, but once you do blow up, I believe that. But
I think we're moving away from that though. I think
all right, but point being, somebody we both a fan of that has one video, maybe 2 videos out, Stove God. I think more people would know who he was if he put more video. Like he has a song, right? I'm saying, well, he has an album, Reasonable Drought. My nigga, he did no videos to any of them songs. You know what I'm saying? And I love his work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not paying
such
him.
a niche artist.
But do you know how many people feel the same way you feel? Like when I went to his show, right? I went to the Conway, yeah, or Benny, no, Conway. He opened up for Conway, and the whole. Like, cause you go someplace, right, and you see a nigga like Stove God, and you like, man, y'all here to see Conway. Like, y'all don't know, like, the nigga Stove God about to come up, cause I done seen Conway mad times, you feel me? So I'm like, yo, I'm here to see Stove God this time, cause I ain't never seen him. He came out there, throw the brick out the church parking lot, hallelujah, whole crowd singing every, you know what I'm saying? All the hooks, all the words and shit. I'm like, yo, they fucking with this nigga. With no videos.
But that's because them same niggas that was in that crowd was at another crowd that with the same opening, or they really listened to the music.
Nah, they did the same thing that me and you did.
Some of them, yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm in Philly. Like, I'm just saying, it's the same shit. Like, the way that I felt, they felt the same way.
He's a perfect example, though, because I actually just have been brought to the light, I guess you could say.
Well, you just got introduced to him?
Correct.
Okay.
So, and that was, for me, that was a letdown because there wasn't enough visuals. So I dug the music, but like he's saying, I wanted to see that deeper level. I want to see sort of where you come from. I want to see sort of.
Did that make you not want to listen, or you just felt you wanted more?
Yeah, I felt like I wanted more. There was a piece missing.
Okay.
So it's like, and you will relate to this. It's like a piece of a beat that, when it's not there, you can tell that it's not there. But when it's there, it just blends in perfectly with everything else. And I think that's what a video is. It's adding to your overall art, but it's not like a necessary piece. But when it's not there, you can feel that it's something missing.
Something missing.
I mean, I think there's what you're saying is valid, but at the same time, it's like there's value in leaving people wanting more. There's value in that, right? You want them to want more. Somebody that I know made a song recently, and I heard this song, and somebody else, we were listening to the song together, right? Me, this person that made it, and another person that was a fan or whatever, or a supporter. And when the song was over, the supporter said to this man, like, oh man, I thought you about to come with another verse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the way you ended it, it seemed like you was about to start another subject. And the bull said to him, like, I mean, that's the point. Like, I want you to want more. Like, now you checking for me. Now, whatever I drop next, you are listening to it. You're checking for it. So for Stove God, maybe the next thing he does is drop a video. I don't know. Right. But if
he has one that's pretty recent. I don't know if you've seen it. But
a solo song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a Rolls Royce in the video and all that.
He got a solo. It's after Reasonable Drought.
Yeah.
What's it? Do you know what it's called? No,
I forget, but
I need to see this.
So I want to say it's over like a trap type beat.
Like I'm more interested. It's so funny. I said I need to see this, but I'm more interested in hearing the song. I mean, I'm a big, you know, I'm a
I've
fan.
Never heard the song. I found out about it
from the video.
Yeah.
I mean, well, for me, and this is my personal taste. My favorite type of rap is like freestyle rap. I love when niggas like go on the radio and they spit, or, you know, LA Leakers or Flex or whatever. So when I found out about Stove God, first thing I did was type in Stove God Cooks freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Try to find, and I discovered that at a point in his career, before he became Stove God, he was Aaron Cooks. And he did Sway, he did a couple of different, you know what I'm saying? And he nice. I feel like his content changed a little bit. I think when he became Stove God, he really started focusing on that trap shit, like really on like the drug shit, which is dope. I fucks with it. But before, he was more a lot of woke shit, which he does kind of weave into his bars now. But like when you listen to his old shit, you could tell he's somebody that like reads, and he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's really on some next level of thinking, you know, type individual. He's nice. That boy nice, yo. Stove God Cooks. Shout out Stove God Cooks, man.
Yeah, most
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying? We need you on the show. You know what I mean? Like he's official.
You got another ashtray?
But all right, so music videos, we'll see what the future holds, but I just feel like it's
I think you don't. My opinion, you don't need them to blow up. But once you do blow up, you gonna have to show them who you are.
It's still a necessary
just
element.
like not even to keep beating a dead horse, but just like Mock Homie, he does have videos, but you don't know what he looked like. Mm-hmm. You could pass by Mock Homie today, and you'll never know unless you know him. Mm-hmm. You'll never know who he is and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope. Like I wish Ghost. Nah, I ain't gonna say I wish, but
never showed his face.
Yeah, if Ghostface would have never showed his face, you know what I'm saying, that'd have been some crazy shit.
Mad mysterious.
Yeah.
You know what though? It's funny because you commented on my post about it and said that you disagree.
I thought you ain't have Instagram.
It was Facebook.
No, I don't got Facebook.
And, it was Fable.
And Facebook.
Fable. And I thought about it, and we spoken about this before though, and I might be wrong because maybe you would but it's hard. You can't really prove it or say it, but I feel like part of the reason that you watch music videos as much as you do is because you in the shop. Like that's like a. You know what I'm saying? It's a good place. I know you probably watch them at home too or whatever, but I know when you in the shop, it's like, boom. Because that's the most I see music videos is when I'm getting my hair cut.
And keep it a bean, that's most of the reason that I do it, because I don't usually get to watch what's on the TV, but I like when I'm trying to put niggas on the music, I put them onto the video because I could put the song on and it's not gonna. It might not grab your attention as much as if I put it on with the video and you see what this, like when I talk about like niggas like Paulo One, I'm like, yo, this nigga get bread, he do this, he do that. You know what I'm saying? If I put the video on, you be like, oh yeah, nah, he really does. I could tell. Or if I say, yo, this nigga coming from such and such, he from Cali, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he got a video and he in the hoods and you see the palm trees and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like the visual gives you that much more. But so if I just put, like I said, if I just put on the screen and got the album cover on it, you gonna sit there, listen, then you gonna be like, yeah, so my son, blah, blah, blah. But if you see the video, you might be more engaged to like sit and watch for a minute. You might still talk, you know what I'm saying? But you'll be watching and, you know what I'm saying, like, it's
still,
more engaging.
Still consuming
Exactly.
the you know what I'm saying, the art. Now I feel you. Speaking of art.
All right.
There's a new challenge that has been. I don't know if they're calling it a challenge or what, but
I won't say it's new. It's a challenge that's out.
well, it's the hype behind it is new.
Yeah.
Everybody been spelling shit out with money on social media,
Keep doing it.
and
Please. My kid's hungry.
word. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
You better pull up on somebody.
Not me. I don't
Pull
know what
up
you're talking
on
about.
me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pull up on me.
But keep doing it.
So yeah, we've been seeing like a lot of people taking these pictures with money, spelling out words and shit, and it's cool.
Rent money.
You know what I'm saying? Re-up money. Get your.
With tax season, it's gonna be a whole lot more.
Oh, man.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm waiting to get
that's
mine.
my
When I
favorite
get
time
mine,
of year.
it's on. I'm spelling out like, y'all niggas broke. I get money. I'm gonna put a whole bar.
You gonna put all your kids' names and everything?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting my kids' names, the other kids that I'm claiming. It's like, nah.
You gonna spell your name out in cursive?
Yeah, I can't write in cursive.
Right.
Now, yo, they don't teach the kids to write in cursive no more.
Nah, that's crazy. Lost art.
That shit,
Yeah, nah.
yo, we don't write.
Yeah,
We don't write.
I write.
You write?
Yeah.
What do you write on?
Paper.
No. Why? Why do you write? For real?
I keep
You can't say.
business.
You
I
write-
keep records of haircuts that I do, so I can know how much I'm bringing in.
Or you be writing out your traps?
No, I don't trap.
You write? Oh, you writing out traps?
When you come through to get your shit lined up, I'm gonna write it down in my book.
You be lining up my shit? That sounds kind of crazy.
Not actually.
I don't know, but you be writing down all your traps. All right, you be writing shit?
Yeah, I do.
You writing shit on paper? What you writing? Rhymes?
Yeah, but it's weird. I write them on my phone first, and then
that's
I write
true.
them down.
Wait, hold on. You be writing shit and then rewriting it?
Yeah. Because I'll write down any random rhyme scheme, any random thought,
And then you organize it
and then I organize
on paper?
it back on paper. Yeah, I like the feel of the paper when I'm in the booth. Yeah, it's just something about.
Nah,
it.
that's real. That's real shit. Nah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I don't be writing anything though. Like
I'll be writing my beats down
really.
when I make them.
What you be writing? Trash. It sucks.
See, what we just talking about this? He ain't even heard the beat. He talking about trash. This nigga over 122 of my beats, but okay. You.
What I do with your beats?
Rapped on them.
Yeah, right. He left a hard drive at my crib one time with like 1,000 beats on it. I sold them bitches.
Yeah. I see you.
How do you think I bought this suit?
I see you after this. I know where you parked.
Yeah. Oh man, but
shout outs to VE.
Yeah, shout out to VE
for niggas like Scoop.
Yo, so y'all you gonna do the money spread challenge when you get your taxes?
I don't get money back. I gotta pay taxes.
Is that because you rich?
I mean, I'm not rich.
You're wealthy.
I'm broke because I gotta pay taxes. Wealthy niggas don't care about paying taxes. I wish I didn't have to.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, I heard some shit.
What you heard?
I heard some shit,
Not
bro.
about me.
Nah, I heard some shit about the taxes this year, bro. About the paying for kids in daycare.
A word? You about to get
It's up and it's stuck.
You about to be out here.
It's nigga, you ain't gonna see me.
And
no
you
more.
talking about getting fronted, nigga. You about to have it all.
Nigga, look, word.
I'm about to
come see me.
I'm about to. Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me borrow 10.
I got you.
All right.
$10.
$10.
You owe me $10.
10,000.
Let's be clear.
You hold 10,000.
What? $9,990.
That's cool.
All right, word.
I'll make the other 10 work.
Oh man, but yeah, it's up and it's stuck. Shout out to Mir Fontaine.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, Jersey, we out here.
Most definitely.
Speaking of Mir Fontaine,
Speaking of,
what y'all listening to right now? I'll ask you first, Truth.
Right now, it's 3 artists: Larry June, Payroll Giovanni, and most recently Jay Worthy.
All right, so
they all the same nigga to me.
were you listening to on your way here? Did you listen to any of them?
No, on the way here, I in the car. Sometimes I like to listen to super old school
Okay, what was it?
classics. Let me think. Yeah.
Anita Baker?
No, definitely wasn't that.
Did you listen to I'll Be Sure? This joint, you know what I'm saying?
No, it was some New Edition. It was a New Edition song played.
You know when you snap, you know what I'm saying? When you snap to this shit, that's that. All right. You said New Edition?
Yeah, it was a New Edition song. Yeah.
Bobby Brown New Edition?
Or Ralph? Was it Ralph?
It was Ralph.
That shit, it ain't Ralph though.
It ain't Ralph though.
It ain't Ralph though.
Bobby said it ain't Ralph though.
What about you, Fleas? What you listening to right now?
Usual suspects. Sosa Man, SSG Splurge.
SSG Splurge. I haven't heard of this artist.
He's a young boy from Arlington, Texas.
Is he getting to the bag?
Yeah, you can say that. I mean, I wouldn't say he getting to the bag like how, you know what I'm saying, these niggas out here, but he's definitely a young street nigga. I'll say that much. I fucks with him. He's valid.
Who else?
Who else? Shh. Here we go.
Not while I'm pouring.
Okay, Stefan Urkel.
Who you listen to?
Stefan Urkel. Britney Spears.
Word.
Read it.
Yo, Britney been on some she-yacht. She been on some she-yacht lately, boy. Britney. Y'all follow Britney on Instagram?
It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch. Yo, ever since then, ever since it's Britney, bitch.
Yeah. But
It's
didn't
been
she get
crazy.
released from that crazy paperwork?
I think so, and it got crazy.
And she got that bread now. She like, oh, I'm in here now. You know what I'm
Whose
saying?
catalog did she buy?
She bought a catalog?
Yeah, and the girl was banging on her
No
window,
way.
and Brittany was just looking at her like,
She bought somebody's catalog?
yeah.
She got they publish it? Yo, who shit she
They
got?
were huge.
Out here.
Who shit she got?
She got bread.
She bought let me find she bought Christina Aguilera Publishing or some shit.
Nah, I don't think that's a ticket right there. But nah, yeah. Like I said,
you said SSG Splurge.
SSG Splurge.
Sosa Man?
Sosa Man still listen to Apollo 1. He dropped something recently and shit.
He in jail?
Yeah.
He dropping music?
Free blow.
He dropping music from behind the bars?
Nah, this was
behind the wall.
This was before he
He be in the yard.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. He might play the cell all day. You never know.
He be doing his sets.
What's that you this week? Because last week I know you was throwing up something.
I don't be throwing up nothing, bro. I keep all my liquor contained.
You got the LeBron headband on. You got me feeling some type of way.
90s, bro. Episode 90, bro.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yo, and that's crazy that you said that because we ain't even talk about that.
Say the 90s black men.
So, on the way here, what were you listening to?
On the way here.
No, you wasn't listening to no music. You had a shorty on the line cussing you out on the way here.
Yeah, one of my.
Where the fuck is you at, nigga?
Nah, one of my
you said it's a
shorties.
podcast. I don't believe you, nigga.
No, I was on the phone with my son.
Oh.
Yeah, we was discussing some future. You know what I'm saying? He just got a job. Shout out to my son. But,
Shout out to the homie.
yeah, we was talking about future plans.
What, going to the strip club?
Nah, this guy won't be a Navy SEAL.
Oh, a Navy SEAL?
That's what I said.
That's
Not the Navy. Not the Navy.
Nah,
Navy SEAL.
That's what I said. I said, yo, you can't be like a chef in the Navy or something. Like,
That's you swim. That's the first question.
nah, he can swim, but if everybody up here knows my son, and to make it clear for y'all, they seen my son. He ain't ready to be no SEAL.
Yo.
Me and him the same shape.
That's
Son.
I ain't no SEAL.
Yo.
Shit, I ain't no Navy walrus, nigga. Like this nigga, but yeah, nah. And I you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him. I want to shoot his dream down. Like, that's what he want to do.
word.
I want to support him. But I'm still a realist. And I'm like, bro, I don't know if that's what you don't really got that killer instinct.
That
like,
nigga watched a couple of videos on YouTube and was like,
yo,
I'm Navy
nah,
SEAL.
he said that. And then I showed him a couple of videos on YouTube. I'm like, my nigga, you know what you got to go through? Yo, I was like, yo, can you run a 6-minute mile? This smart ass nigga said, no, you have to run a mile and a half in 9 minutes. I said, my nigga, do the math.
Yeah.
I said, do the math, my man. I said, yo, you can't even run a 20-minute mile right now.
He said, you gotta run a mile and a half in 9 minutes. Yo, I'm done.
My son.
I'm done. Yo, a 6-minute mile. Like when I was, in high school, like I
I
could do
never
that.
ran. I ain't never ran 6-minute quarter mile.
Yeah. One lap.
Yeah.
Yo, I ran a 6-minute mile in high school, but damn, that's fucking 16, 17
Nah,
year old school.
when I played football, no bullshit. I ran like a 740 something
Oh, where?
in the mile. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, that was my niggas pushing me to run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They had a bag of weed waiting at the finish line.
nah,
and shit?
keep it a bean, yo. I didn't really smoke weed during like practice days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would smoke after.
Yeah, I'm like during high school.
Nah. I smoked weed
During 11th grade.
but nah, like I wouldn't smoke because when it wasn't football time, I would smoke on the way to school, shit like that. When I knew we had practice that day, I didn't smoke that day until after. You know
That was
what I'm saying?
weed with seeds too.
Yeah, nah, it most definitely was.
Yeah, getting
Shit,
that,
but the
getting
best, that shit was green as hell with seeds.
shaking that shit like, let me get this shit out of
Yo,
here. Yeah,
I remember one time, since you said seeds, when I was a young boy, I ain't had no weed, and I remember I had this collection of
you
seeds.
smoked it.
Smoke the seed.
My bad. I ain't want to step on your story, but god
Nah,
damn,
yeah, rolled up a little bamboo with some seeds.
that shit was a firecracker. It
My
was
nigga,
4th of July.
Yo,
That shit was the 4th of July.
I
nigga.
lit that shit up. This was like, I'm like,
Cool. Was that nigga?
Booty boom boom.
Man,
boom.
man's not hot. Man's not hot. Boom, 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 boom,
Nah, that shit was hot.
Shaq.
Yeah, Big Shaq. Yeah, you know what, Big Shaq? Yo, Big Shaq. Brr, pop, pop. Cool.
Skitty boom boom boom.
Yo, that nigga was funny as hell. I thought he was real though. I thought he was really like, I'm saying, like, but he's a comedian, like, you know what I'm saying, like, playing that role.
What's the?
I forget the nigga name.
He got a genius. It's hilarious.
What do you mean?
He has a genius where he explains that song.
Oh, a Genius on, okay, video on Genius.
Video.
Yeah, video, not a music video.
Not a music video. Though.
It's about music.
It's
and
content.
it's a video.
It's content. So, I've been listening to.
Who you been listening to?
I've been listening to.
Who has Scoop the MC been listening to?
I don't know who he's been listening to, but Scoop the podcast nigga
Nah,
has
yeah.
listening to.
Has exited the building.
Shay Noor. Shay Noor, she's a rapper from Buffalo.
Oh,
She's signed.
Buffalo, eh?
She's signed to Trust, which is 38 Special and Ransom.
Ransom?
Yeah, Ransom is signed to 38 Special.
Shit.
Yeah, Trust is the name of their shit. And she's like, I mean, I guess the first lady of Trust, you know what I'm saying? But she's dope. Like, she can rap. And I'm listening to her a lot over the past week. Her album came out on Friday. It's called Food for Thought. And she has the other Buffalo women rappers, we call them Woman C's, on there. We had Love the Genius, who is signed to Drum Work. She's down with Conway. And Armani Caesar, you know what I'm saying, they got a record called Ladies Brunch. And yo, Shay Noah is nice, though, man. She's a really, really, really dope rapper. And who else I've been listening to? It's really been her, like, over the past week. It's really been, like, a lot of Shay Noah. And then on the way here, though.
You listen to your own shit.
I don't have my own shit.
Yes, you do.
I don't have shit to listen to. Podcast episode?
No.
Nah. I was listening to
he's not telling the truth.
Earl Sweatshirt, actually, on the way here. Earl dropped a new album called Sick.
Did he?
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, I'm not a big fan of Earl's, like, newer work. Typically, the last couple of things I heard from him.
Oh, you like Doris?
I do like Doris.
I'll shoot you right in your foot.
I mean, you laid that up. Oh.
Yeah, then
I got you.
Then you hit me with an alley-oop. Now you good.
My bad.
Now you good.
But yeah, I like his older work, you know, when he was with Our Future more so than like his newer work. But I was a huge fan of Earl Sweatshirt with Our Future, so whenever he does drop, I listen to it. But some of the older joints, I was like, or like not older, but some of his like joints he came out with like the past few years, I wasn't really a fan.
Yeah, me neither.
But the Sick album though, like a couple joints, I'm like he rapping, cause he be like. He's a lyricist, but he be trying to like find these like unconventional rhyme patterns that if you're not like really listening to what he's saying, like you can't bob your head to it. You know what I'm saying? Where on this joint, I didn't get through the whole album, but on the way here, whatever I heard on the way here, it might have been like 2 or 3 joints where I was like, oh, okay, this kind of reminds me of Earl that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually like is, you know, the beats have a 4/4 rhyme, a 4/4 signature. You know what I'm saying? Beat signature. And he's just rapping like, you know, more conventional. So I fucks with it. He's really smart and he's dope. But some of the other shit he be coming out with, I'm like, you're really trying to like reach and be so different. You know how people like aim to be different? Mm-hmm. Like I feel like if you're just different because you're naturally different is one thing. But sometimes people seem like they're trying to be different and it just comes off as weird. It's like, all right, I mean, that's cool. I mean, we could all like do something like, oh, this is how it's going. Everything is going right. I'm going to go left. You can intentionally do that. It don't mean it's going to be hot. It don't mean it's going to like hit.
You're just doing that.
Yeah, but if you do something like, because this is your nature, like this feels good, this is what I want to do. And I'm not saying that's what Earl does, but that's what it seems like to me. Is like he was like reaching. But again, speaking on his newest album, I'm going to continue listening to it. And, I fucks with it. I fucks with it so far. Because Joe Budden didn't have the nicest things to say about it. He was like, somebody mentioned Earl's album. He's like, oh, I feel like this episode, this is going to be a common theme, music that you don't play around baddies. And he was just like, he was killing Earl in that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, I think Eminem came up, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It's like, we don't play this shit around the baddies. And I'm like, all right, I get it. But what about when you by yourself? What about when your hip hop mind is in play? I would think you want to hear some lyrics. You want to hear some shit. You know what I'm saying? That may not necessarily resonate with a room full of baddies.
But I think that's really what this era is now. Is I think everybody has very diverse palettes. So as before, conventionally, if you listen to boom bap, that's what you listen to. Mm-hmm. You listen to West Coast, that's what you listen to. I think the audience now can take a little bit of all that. Because I may listen to this on Monday, on Tuesday, I may listen to this, and you may be looking for that variety.
Yeah, I hear you. And I feel like that's also part of the natural progression of the culture, right? Like we're exposed to more. When we were, years prior, when we were younger, the internet wasn't all crazy, right? So you only was exposed to what you was exposed to, and you gravitated towards that. But now, especially the younger people, because we're, of a age group where it's like it's easy to be stuck in your ways. Right. Everybody not like that. He's a prime example of that. McFly, right? McFly, I'll try to play some boom bap for this nigga. That nigga's like, we did that already. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but the youth, they were born into this shit. They were born into being able to listen to a rapper that's from Indiana at their fingertips or from Texas or whatever. So I think that does create a more diverse like palette, of people, which is great for the culture as a whole. but the purist that I am, like you know what I mean, like partially, I guess I should say, purist. I'd be like, damn, like, I just don't want our essence to be like lost completely, like to be like no longer acceptable. It's okay to like other shit. I want everybody to like what you like, but don't dislike this because it sounds old, like because it sounds like.
But I think as long as we get artists like Stove God, like Griselda, that reinvent the core of what the genre is about.
I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, I was very, because I was a person that nobody put me on to Griselda. Like, I found them organically. I found Conway first, and then, West Side Gun, and it was West Side Gun for a minute, and then like Benny, because Benny wasn't really like popping like that when I first started listening to them. And I didn't think that they were going to reach the level at where they at. I'm happy they did, because, for the culture, for them as individuals, but for the culture, like the shit that I like, I'm like, damn, like, I was wearing, I mean, that was all I wore for the podcast, right? Like for mad long, every time you see me, I had a Griselda hoodie on. Like, niggas wasn't buying them shits. They wasn't like, hip to that shit. But eventually, what you doing? Oh, all right. So, cause this nigga, all right, now this nigga gonna say what I said about Young Thug. Let's talk about him. When I first came around playing Griselda in his barbershop, he busy playing Hood Rich Pablo Juan and different people from different regions and different shit. He was like, the same shit I just said. We did that already.
Right.
I'm like, yo, McFly, I got these niggas, man. They boom bap. They from our era. You feel me? And he was like, but we did that shit already, bro. Like, I'm not really. And eventually, he saw enough other people that like this shit. Cause he don't respect my palate.
Nah. Keep it all the way 100.
It was Gage. Shout out to Gage.
But see, here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I give you credit for opening my eyes to them, opening my ears to them. You know what I'm saying? But Gage did, I ain't gonna lie, Gage did try to put me on, and I was like, yeah. And I said the same shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't beat. But keep it a bean. I don't feel like, and even now, like, definitely being a Griselda fan, like, when you put me on, you try to put me on the Conway first, and Conway was cool, but I still to this day, I don't dig him like I do Benny. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Benny's that dude. You know what I'm saying? And then even further, you know what I'm saying, to be super devil advocate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Benny and all that, but I like Wes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can relate to Wes more than any of them niggas, because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
West Side Gun my favorite.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like to listen to, or projects wise.
He's the epitome of their style.
Yeah, definitely. And he's the, he's the motherfucking, the linchpin of the whole shit. Like, I'm West Side Gun, but the lyrical miracle ear that I have, right, is going to gravitate to Conway. Because Conway, the way that he raps.
And not to say I don't like Conway, you know what I'm saying? I definitely like him, but you know what I'm saying, if I'm putting them in order, like, who I dig the most out of the three of them, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm really going to be honest, it's Stove for me over all of them now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be, you know what I'm saying, Ben, school would tell you, I used to be big Benny fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went to my first Benny show with this nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? Like how we was talking about earlier, like, I feel like I want more. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, this is all I can hear, and he got $1 million album. My nigga, I don't got bread to be buying no $1 million album.
Stove got put out $1 million album. It cost $1 million to buy this album,
and there's only 7 copies.
7 copies being sold. You can go to his site right now and buy this album.
You can buy a hoodie, or you can buy the album.
Hey, Belugi Agua, can you let me hold some bread? So you know what I mean?
Balenciaga.
Linguagua. But yeah, Stove God to me, is like a West Side Gun. Like I said, West Side Gun is my favorite out of that clique. Stove God is like a West Side Gun that raps better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has like the same type of content to an extent. I guess, I don't know, it's just the feel. The feel of what he says is similar to how I feel when West Side Gun raps, but Stove God, I feel like, has more of the tricks, like punchlines and
yeah.
And you know what I'm
He's
saying?
more of a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, Wes isn't really a rapper.
He's like, I'm not a rapper.
He's an artist.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what
an
I'm
artist, and I think at the end of the day, for him, it's like, yo, I'm really this shit. So I
yeah.
need to rap hard.
Like he's really like even when you hear songs, to me he's not rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like he like don't get me wrong, he's rapping, but he's not rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying shit, but without saying too much. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
crazy when you listen, especially when you listen to. Well, he picks and chooses because there's some joints where I'm like, you brought out the shit on this joint, Wes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like joints that he got like on Primo beats or like, you know what I'm saying? Like when he's doing features, I could just hear some of the schemes that he's doing on there, and it's like, nah, that's a little bit more rapper than I'm used to you doing.
So, not tonally, but I guess delivery and what's the word I'm looking for? I guess unconventional. He's very similar to Ghost.
yeah, I see.
So
I see the
see what I'm
similarity.
saying?
Yeah.
So not necessarily like the way you sound,
Yeah.
but the way you deliver the bars, where you may not always rhyme, but it's more about what I'm telling you in the
He has
picture
that
I'm painting
inspiration
over the rhyme.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but I think it is like tone though, right? I mean, for him and Go, I feel like him and Action Bronson, like they both like
Students of that.
when they talk, right? If like, all right, back when I used to rap, long time ago,
Yesterday.
my rap vocals was very similar to my speaking voice, right? I mean, I might adjust it a little bit, but you talk to West Side Gun, you talk to Ghostface Killer, you talk to Action Bronson, and they kind of like don't sound the way that they rap. When the beat comes on, hey yo, what's up, man? Like, you know what I'm saying, they go to the high pitch that they don't use in their regular voice. Like we could technically do that. Like I'm not.
What I'm saying, look, you got Prince, Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
What's my Maxwell?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
So it's
yeah.
almost like a rap falsetto.
Yeah, it's like a rap falsetto.
Yeah.
Where's my? Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Okay.
It's like a rap
Pause.
falsetto. Huh? Cause I hit the coin?
No.
Oh, it's hard?
Pause.
It is hard.
Pause.
No, it was hard.
Pause.
No, it's what you understand.
No, you don't gotta keep saying. Nah, it's cool.
Hard.
Pause.
Oh man, but I definitely I like that description though. A rap falsetto, right? Like, cause they don't, the singers you name, that's not their singing voice or speaking voice.
I know Prince's voice deep as hell when he regular.
Pause. He's deep as hell. No.
His voice was deep as hell.
Where was it deep as hell? Where?
On audio. What you want to do? Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
You disappoint me every episode.
I mean, that's my purpose here. You know what I'm saying? This is the Disappoint Fleas podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Disappoint Fleas. Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, that's crazy. We started talking about Griselda. I don't even know what topic we was on. What were we listening to?
Yeah, we was listening to that.
So I mean, shout out to Griselda. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody that spoke
niggas,
about tonight.
Niggas is listening to. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Keep it kind of short. I mean, we run a little short on time, but I do want to speak real quick on what albums that we're looking forward to dropping this year. Anybody got? We might have talked about this. I think we talked about it last year, but now we're in 2022, and we're a month through 2022. Any artists that you're looking forward to dropping? Any albums that you heard might come out or are coming out that you're looking forward to? I'll start with you, Truth.
Yeah, Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Bandana was crazy, and I want to see, can you at least match that? Have we seen the best?
Wait, what was Bandana? That was
Yeah,
Madlib. Madlib. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. And before that was Alfredo.
Yeah, no,
Oh, it was. Wait. Okay. On Bandana, did they have Palmolive on it? No. What album had Palmolive? On Bandana? Okay. I want to be clear. All right. So the last album that he came out with, it was a collab with Alchemist, but it was Alfredo. That was after Bandana. But Bandana was mad. So do you know what he's dropping this year, or do you have any idea?
No, it just said like,
it's time.
I was reading Rolling Stones, and it just had like I think top 20 artists you.
I'm just wondering if he's slated to do a collab project with a producer, or is it like just a Freddie Gibbs project with multiple producers, which Nas started too. Shout out to Nas, man. Before Illmatic, it was like every rapper's project was like one producer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Freddie Gibbs kind of brought that back. You know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't the only one, but he his last two joints was Madlib and Alchemist. Like, is Freddie Gibbs about to do a Hit Boy joint? You know what I'm saying? Because like Hit Boy is like that nigga.
I'm trying to think, because even back to Blue Chips, Blue Chips, you had Currency does a lot of one producer. I think it's almost like starting to be a trend. Yeah, now, to where I'm
types of rappers though.
Yeah, I'll do like 6 or 7 songs with just this one producer and just make a cohesive.
Did Currency and Jermaine Dupri shit come out yet or no? I don't think so. Yeah, that shit. I mean, because he was in a studio with him and shit. Like, I don't know what that.
I did hear about that, but I don't know if it dropped though.
All right, so you looking forward to Freddie Gibbs dropping this year? Fleas?
I already said it. Stove. I hope.
Yeah. You gonna buy the $1 Million album?
Nah, I mean, unless I hit this Mega Millions. If I hit the Powerball and Mega Millions, I'd do that.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. If I got more than $150 million, hell yeah, I'd buy that shit.
Do you play them shits?
Most definitely. You never know. That buck that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto.
You hit something, right?
Pause.
I mean, it could have been a woman.
I mean, anyway.
Just saying, I don't know.
But you said something. That's wild.
I mean, I'm saying
you could have said you hit a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I can't even talk about it. All right,
but nah, yeah, Stove.
I'm looking for a Kung Fu Kenny, man. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I was about to say, you know who that black karate dude?
Yeah, Kendrick. Yeah, he is a black karate dude. Kung Fu Kenny. Kendrick. He's supposed to be dropping his last TDE album. I don't know if it's gonna come out this year. I haven't heard nobody. It was like there was like a lot of talk about it near the end of last year. Like niggas, like Friday would come around, which is crazy how Friday is the new release date for everything. But Friday would come around and niggas like, yo, is Kendrick about to drop tomorrow? Like the rumors would be like, this artist changed his Instagram picture. His album probably come out this week. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like for certain artists, Kendrick is a huge, rap artist in general. You know what I'm saying? Artists.
Maybe he's gonna release an NFT album.
Yeah. Man, NFTs, man.
I ain't complicating life, yo.
I don't even want to get into that. Cause like shit be wild, man. Shit be crazy. Y'all saw the South Park? You ain't watch it. You don't watch South Park? No. Man, anybody here watching South Park post COVID? They killed the NFT. Yo, that shit was crazy. They had Butters selling NFTs. Yo, that shit was crazy. But 40 years in the future.
NFTs.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, we looking forward to Kung Fu Kenny. We're looking forward to Stove God, and we're looking forward to Freddie Gibbs dropping this year. So hopefully that happens. We're gonna, when they do. A lot of times on this podcast we do, prophesize and we say things, and then it comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? So when it does, I like to run these clips back. You know what I mean? And show that we talked about this shit already. So that's dope. But it's been a dope episode of the Watch This Podcast. Every episode of the Watch This Podcast is brought to you by Place Ad Here. Because when you place your ad here, you get paid and we get paid. Everybody East B. I want to give a shout out to my brother Truth for pulling up tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Dope, really insightful. You know what I'm saying? Real true hip hop head. I think that's why his name is Truth, because he's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Anybody worry about making me fly?
Appointment canceled.
Hold up, I need my.
Nah.
You see, I got my headband like pushed up against my.
There's other barbers.
Are there? You cut hair? You cut hair? You cut hair? No. You know other barbers?
No,
you relax. Balenguagua. All right, I'm gonna hit the button.
Watch this.